there's niggas that have kind of perfected that as well as being a good man as well. But for the most part, nigga, we need to understand our positions, nigga. And a lot of times, men have to understand their positions because, like I said, we're the biggest threat in society. So we're faced with tons of responsibility to be better people in society, nigga. Like we can't just act a fool all the time, or we can't do certain shit because as a nigga, motherfuckers is quick to put you in a cage. So you learn how to be responsible at a very young age. You learn how to be responsible very young. But at the same time, you also learn how to hate yourself. And you learn how to hate people that look like you. And you learn how to hate the black woman. And so as you grow older, nigga, what do? You become an asset to white people. And you start killing off niggas and killing off yourself and killing off the black women the same way that they do. And that was the whole purpose, nigga. We're like mentally enslaved, nigga. We don't understand our positions. And this is what I was getting at. So like, so men, from my experience, this is all my opinion, whatever. But niggas be having a lot of times, like say if a man wants to have a woman at all, a lot of times women are looking for a nigga that can produce, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's going on a date or you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, the nigga has to prove himself as a good man, not a good. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, are you willing? Do you have the capabilities to take care of me? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's really what we built to do. So as a woman, you built to see if a nigga can take care of you. And as a man, you built to see if you can take care of yourself and the motherfuckers around you. And so what I feel like now, like women, they don't understand what their role is. So if you're a quarterback, if you're a woman, they don't understand what it takes to be a good woman to a man. The same way that niggas gotta come in, you know what I'm saying, like something like hold the door open. What is that for a woman? They don't understand that a nigga might need his back rubbed, or a nigga might need to be talked to a certain way, or this or that. They don't do nothing, bro. If you ask a woman, what the fuck are women supposed to do in a relationship? A lot of times they don't have shit to say,
I was
bro.
just about to say they don't have nothing to fucking say, bro. They don't fucking care.
But if you ask a woman,
but they don't care, like,
and you don't put no like vibe around it, and you just ask a woman like, what is a man supposed to do? She gonna tell you.
Perfect example.
She gonna tell you everything that a nigga's supposed to do, bro.
I'm telling you, she gonna tell you in deep detail, left to right, right to left, boy. She gonna say the full 1, 2, and then when it come to her, she ain't gonna be able to say nothing. They don't know they place right now.
And then
bro.
all the time you got somebody who's gonna say, well, women be holding down the families, and but that's because it's been forced. That's been forced upon. Niggas have been attacked in such an extent that a lot of times, if they not fucked by the law in some place somewhere, if they're not completely emasculated because they sitting up listening to Lil Baby all day or watching fucking BT and they're learning how to just be a bitch ass nigga, if they're not being trapped in one of those ways and a nigga really grow up and be a good man and find a woman, that bitch about to beat that nigga to nothing, bro. Mentally about to beat this nigga to nothing, because she gonna act like, nigga, I know what you're supposed to do and you don't know what you're supposed to do. So as soon as a man get to doing what the fuck a man feels as if he wants to do, a bitch gonna come and say, that's not what a man is supposed to do. And that's crazy. Why don't you just be a woman and I'm gonna be a man? And if we understand our roles, then as a lineman, I bench press 300 pounds. This ain't nothing that you should be here doing. Your practice should be, you know what I'm saying? If you the quarterback, you should be throwing the ball. You don't have to lift weights.
And that shit really a growth thing too. It's like
you got bitches out here lifting weights, talking about I'm a lineman, but you built like a quarterback because you're a woman.
It's really a real growth thing though, bro. Like it's like that shit. Like you start off and it's like it just be. I can't explain it, man. The girls, hey, you start off like most motherfuckers when they start off with a girl, they start liking her and shit. She start liking him. The first thing they automatically jump into, no matter how long they in, they start want to know who the person fucked with, and they want to be serious already. They want to establish already that y'all can't both do nothing. And that's the problem. Y'all fucked with the thing. Y'all should establish good boundaries and shit. Y'all didn't establish nothing good. Y'all just went straight. Y'all just went straight into it. You feel me?
And that's it's under these ridiculous relationship pretenses.
That's what I'm saying.
Where
ridiculous.
Somebody else came up with how your relationship's supposed to be. Somebody else taught you what a man's supposed to be when you see one. So when a nigga is starting to be a man, you looking at this nigga like, why you not acting like the nigga I seen on BET? Why you not acting like this other nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what the fuck? Or the only way you can lightweight do what you want is if you just throw money at bitches, bro. And they just be quiet. They don't care what you do when they just taken care of, bro. They don't even give a fuck.
Bro. I don't know, bro. Bitch ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say a bitch, bro. I ain't gonna start calling them bitches. They ain't bitches all. But it's like a girl. I don't know, man. These girls just they ain't gonna find anything they do wrong. Like they'll find some shit at the time, you know, to say to make like they like to play. Like a girl like to play around with niggas, you know. They like to play the game, then go back. And it's cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Bitches don't do nothing but play their leverages, bro.
But they play with you, you know. They
playing their leverages, bro. Yeah. It's nigga. How can I solidify myself as being taken care of by this nigga? What can I do to keep this nigga in a position where he's going to continue to do what I want him to do? And so, a lot of times, it's like bare minimum from a bitch.
It's like,
if I fuck him, then he'll give me $50, and that's all I gotta do.
And girls, they always got something to say after, you know. They always, after you give them the dick or something, or you later on, a couple days later, they always got something. They pick her up or something. They always got shit to do, you know, shit to say with you or something. Can you do this? Can you do it? Like, or can you do it? Like, it's just always like that, you know.
Man,
even if they love you or whatever.
It killed me, man. The bitch I was fucking with just asked me for $100 to pay her bills, bro. To pay her fucking Wi-Fi, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. I thought we liked each other, bro. I didn't realize I had to pay your bills. A nigga like you that I know, you not even about to ask me to do some shit like that. And if you did, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind giving you some money or whatever the fuck. But I know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, not I know you, but you know what I mean? Like, how you wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable doing that. You know what I'm saying? And me, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we look out for each other how we do, but as far as some shit like that, only a woman is about to do that to somebody that they, you know what I'm saying, are involved with or any level of relationship with. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind. Like, let me get this up off you, and that shit wild to me. Like,
hey girl.
That should be wild, man.
Like, the part where we fucked it up too as dude, like, I say we, like, a lot of niggas started just, like, if they had money, like, if they was a nigga that went to college, a good nigga or something, they probably just treating their bitches like shit. They was just doing whatever, you know, doing whatever they want, like just degrading the bitch or something in a different way though, not like on no beating shit, just make her feel like shit. That fucked up the bitches, you know, on that type of side. Then you got the little hood ones and shit you go to